Hello, I am the cartoonist M. Rashid. I made this cartoon when I discovered uh, Antonio Moore's post where he pointed out that the number one employer of the Black Americans is the United States Postal Service, and it took me aback because I was already seeing all of these attacks, these casual attacks by white people and silly black people parroting white people, making fun of the postal service like all the time, like just on everywhere. And I was like, why is I made a note of it. And then when Antonio said that, then now I'm like looking at it and like, oh, okay, that's why you're attacking me, because this represents a place of economic security of a sort, as a legacy, family legacy position. And this is where we congregate. This is like, so anybody else does that, it's just matter of fact. That's their stuff. But like often immigrants will come over and they'll see an area and then they'll all go in that area and that's the area known for them. And they're not attacked for it. You're just known for it. Me, I'm attacked for it. Like, and there's more to it than that, because now you saw how Bezos, his net worth jumped from this to that after COVID or during COVID. Before COVID, his numbers look like this, and then you've seen that chart. So his distribution, his like all this stuff that he's doing and stuff that makes my people in their USPS role rivals the monopoly that he's like working on. Like he wants to take all of that just for him. So you could see the like attacks upon Black American postal workers like going on. And it reminds me of something else. Long ago, like it had to be like 10, 12 years ago, I saw this article that at the time it was a smoking gun of a sorts for me. And why you're not likely to see me joining in those like jokes, making fun of Christianity for the pedophile priest thing. Because in this article, I'm gonna dig and see if I can find it. I don't even know if it's something I kept. I think I just made a note for myself personally. But in this article, some people had gotten in trouble or were being questioned in, sort of the way that Betsy DuBose was questioned before they gave her the job anyway. Like you're holding her to the fire or pretending to, and like, we're going to give you this job anyway, but let's all for the record know that you're not qualified whatsoever. Anyway, here, enjoy your job. Like how they did her. Well, this had the same feel to it. It was the discovery of like all of these people who had pedophile records were being put into positions inside of the church, like on purpose. And it wasn't to rehabilitate you or like, no, they were put in positions where they're going to be around kids, and like it was every bit, you're setting this up for failure and you're doing it on purpose. This isn't so now when I see like movies like Dogma, and you have this like in George Carlin's character, a high-ranking person who doesn't even believe, he's just in the position talking shit. That's a thing. This is a sabotage and So, okay. So when it is known that that your mission is the abolishment of all governments and religions. And this has been your mission for how many centuries? When this is your active mission, is to attack and bring down the governments and the religions so that the age of the merchant class can begin, and can do whatever you want. When you know that's a thing, but you're treating the church like you're taking that clear sabotage, bamboozle on purpose at face value. That's where I make fun of like 4chan and all of them, because it's one thing to like me go over there and lurk and see y'all talking about my work, but when I also see these book lists that you all like, you know, playing my dick is bigger, no, my dick is big, like look at my book list, no, my book list, this is the real book list, this is for all the stuff that you pretend that you know. Not just them, all of you. The stuff that you pretend to know, and then you see things, you look right at it. The conspiracy to destroy all governments and religions. And then you see it, a casual look behind you down the historical record. You see it, one by one, the old monarchies fail. One by one, if they exist at all, they're just figurehead puppets now. They have no power. If they exist at all. Otherwise, that line was wiped the fuck out. The conspiracy to destroy all governments and religions. My own beloved religion of Al-Islam. It is not destroyed, but it is not the golden age anymore. What does it look like? It looks like you're mimicking the people of the book, and it weakened you. Why do you have your version of the Talmud in Sharia law? Why do you have that? Why do you have a lot of stuff you did? God abolished priesthood, but you treat your scholars like priests. You cannot dare challenge, like, you cannot dare. I can read. I can read the Quran. Well, you're not reading it the way, you can't pronounce something. The body of believers in all three faiths have been weakened on purpose. On purpose. The conspiracy to destroy all governments and religions so that the merchant class can reign. Who reigns? The 1% grifter monopolist class. That's who reigns. I'm supposed to be controlling the stuff through antitrust, but my FTC and FCC are puppets. When the high profile 1% figures that y'all love and worship and hero worship, when they say, like, I want to do this merger, instead of stopping them, the government just sends their lawyers to like help them work out loopholes to figure out how to do it anyway. All that's illegal. You're not supposed to do that. The markets are supposed to remain competitive, open. Anybody can go in there. Now, you can't compete with those guys. You watched Bezos do it while the liberal riots were happening, when during COVID. You saw him snatching up like, mine. Now I have enough money to go to Mars by myself. Watch him do it. So when you proudly parading around your book lists and what you're supposed to know based on what you're showing me, and nothing in your rhetoric. And the only reason it's like that, the only reason you do that foolishness, is because you care more about protecting the white race's aristocracy than you care about truth. This is you. This is you at your core. You care more about the position you're in and not letting that topple, not risking like the balance of power flipping. You care more about that than you ever care about anything that's true, even your soul. You don't care about any of it. All you care about is your for love of money in the finite decaying terrestrial realm. That's all you care about. That you enjoy the good life here and then die. And then you'll be confronted with your nonsense, and then good luck with you. You all are a mess, and it's stupid. You're stupid. It's a mess watching you. Peace.